Hi there, thank you so much for joining me for this video. My name is Saha. I'm a chartered physiotherapist. I've worked in the NHS, in elite sport and athletics, and I work for myself here at home. Now I'm working through the lockdowns in the UK because I have extra measures for cleaning, triage and PPE of course. Now then, I'm filming this video today for some people that I'm very fond of who have been set some NHS stretches to do. Some exercises that are given for people who have chronic pain, fibromyalgia, hypermobility, some generalised arthritis and for many generalised problems that create pain in the body. Now, we're running through some standard stretches. Each one of them we're going to hold for 30 seconds. That gives the muscle enough time to stretch and elongate and give. You need to make sure that you're in a comfortable position and fairly supported. Now you want to push up to the pain and not through the pain. If you push into it and through the pain, then you're going to get the opposite reaction of the body to the stretches. They're supposed to make you feel more comfortable, ease pain, and make your body function better. Now, one question I get asked quite a lot is for hypermobility, why would we want to stretch? That's a condition that has extra mobility. Now, your muscles will tighten and spasm around your joints because your joints have too much mobility. So with gentle stretches in a good posture, we'll be opening out the muscles and hopefully reduce some of the pain that you experience. So let's get going. I'm going to demonstrate each of the stretches first, and then I will let you find that position, try it out, and then we'll start our 30-second timer. So the first exercise that we're going to do is dropping the chin down to the chest, stretching the back of the neck. I want you to tuck the chin and lengthen the back of the neck as we stretch, and we can use our hands behind the head just as a light weight, bringing the head forwards. Now, some of you may have shoulder problems. If that's uncomfortable, then just pull the chin down to the chest, but make sure you tuck through the chin. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out, tuck the chin and hold. Make sure you maintain your posture, whether that's supported or not. Dropping the shoulders down and holding the hands behind your head. Breathing gently as you go. If the hands behind the head become a little bit uncomfortable, then just bring your hands down by your sides. Lovely, and stop there. Always come out of the stretch nice and slow because it can feel quite uncomfortable to come out of the stretch. Now the next one, we're going to take 30 seconds each side. You can use your right hand to pull your head over to the right, and I'd like you to sit on your left hand, like so. So that's our demonstration, 30 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out, and off we go. Sitting on the left, using the right hand to pull over to the side. Breathing throughout. If this becomes too uncomfortable, just bring that hand down. And again, if you have any shoulder problems, that might be a little bit too much. Good, breathing nice and relaxed. Lovely. I can't check the timer for you. Oh, that's the end. So stop there, coming out of that stretch really gently. You can feel a bit uncomfortable, that usually eases. We're going to go to the other side, sit on the other hand. Breathe in, breathe out, take the head over, 30 seconds. Breathing nice and relaxed. Ideally have your feet on the floor. I'm not being very sensible here. Do as I say, not as I do. But keeping that good posture, making sure you're not pushing into the stretch too much and too far, just up to a feeling of pain. Good. And stop there, bring your head up. Take a nice breath. We are going to be rotating on the next exercise. Now this could be done in front of a wall. You could have your back of your head on the wall and then you rotate, keeping some contact. That keeps your neck in good posture. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to sit here and do the same thing. Okay, so we're not using the hands on this exercise, just rest them on the knee and turn to the right and hold drop both shoulders. You'll feel the stretch coming down here into the shoulder. Keeping good posture, nice and upright. Try not to tilt the head to the side. Try and keep your eye line level. Good. Keep breathing, dropping the shoulders. Keep this shoulder back. Good, that's our 30 seconds. And then we're going to go to the other side. And off we go. Drop the shoulders, keep them level. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Keeping yourself upright, tuck the chin very slightly. Good. Nearly there. And that's it. Come to the front. All right, we're going to be stretching the front of the chest. Lots of people get tight in the front of the chest. Ladies with a larger bust. Sometimes men wanting to look a little bit broader can end up pushing the shoulders forward. So we're going to pull our shoulders back. We're going to have the hands just behind us on the hips there and broaden and open out the chest. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Pushing the chest forwards, pulling the shoulders back. Lovely, and that should feel like you're stretching there at the front of the chest. In through your nose, out through your mouth, holding it. 30 seconds can be quite long, but with me yabbering away in the background, hopefully that helps. And stop there. Good. We're going to stretch around the back of the shoulders now. So we'll hook our hands together and push the arms forwards. Let me show you from the other side. Pushing forwards. We're not slumping down, we're still staying quite upright. If you need to support your arms, maybe on the back of a chair or something there in front of you, then do, because maybe holding them up will create a little bit of tension. So 30 seconds, off we go. Breathe. Tuck the chin, lengthen up through the back of the neck, holding that good posture, that nice upright posture at the same time. Good, feeling that stretch maybe at the top of the shoulders, maybe around the shoulder blades, maybe through the back, but thinking about curling through that upper back, pushing forwards. Good. And stop there, well done. Okay, I've got my list to the side of me to make sure I'm doing it right. We're going to be stretching the backs of the shoulders now. Okay, so my demonstration here. It's nice to have a little bit of tension pushing back. If you just pull across here, then you don't always get the stretch. So have a little bit of tension pushing back into your hand, but reach as far as you can with that arm. Good, okay, and off we go. Breathe, keep everything pointing forwards for this one, other than that arm obviously. Good. You'll hear some noises in the background because I have my son at home, homeschooling. I decided to film regardless. I know you guys don't mind. Good, that's got to be 30 seconds. And it is now. Well done. Good. Now the other arm. 3, 2, 1, off we go. We've got a delivery happening outside. Life goes on. That's one thing that we've learned. Good. Keeping yourself upright. Breathing into it, drawing the arm across the body, keeping your neck in a good posture as well. Nearly there. And stop. Lovely. I'm feeling some of these stretches, so you know, they're going to benefit anybody in any part of their life, so make sure you share this video, but we have some more to go. We're going to be stretching across the body now, so this hand is going to be here and you're pushing away with this arm there. Okay, Again, you might want to have the arm supported perhaps. 30 seconds, off we go. Hand on the floor and pushing across. Good. You might get a bit of nerve tingling through that arm with the rotation of the body and the shoulder down and the elongation. Yeah, stretch forwards if it's too much, but slightly across will give you extra benefits. Brilliant. The other hand quite strongly there on the floor or the bed or the chair. Good. And that's 30 seconds. We're going to go to the other side. Take a breath in and breathe out. If any of this becomes too much, then you can split it up. You can do arms one day, you can do back the next day. So you can split it into different sections should you choose. Good. Breathing into it. Don't reach quite so far across if it's too much. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay. So there's our stretches across. We're going to do a cat stretch. So I'm going to be on my treatment bed here. You can be on the floor or on your bed. Make sure your knees are under your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to be curling up and holding there. Okay, so we have 30 seconds. Off we go. If you have sore wrists, you could be on your fists like that. You could be down on your elbows too. You'll get some benefit from that. Good. Curling up, tucking your bottom under, creating that arch in the back to stretch there, drawing in through your tummy. 5 seconds to go. And stop there. Lovely. So we've got calf stretch now. So we're going to stretch the gastrocnemius or the gastroc, and that's the big calf muscle at the top. We're going to be stretching the lower one after that. So I'm just going to come forwards to here. You cannot quite see me, so I'm going to be here. Have a wall in front of you that you're pushing against. Push this heel down to the floor, and most of your weight is through the front leg, and then you drop that back heel down to the floor. Keep everything pointing forwards. 30 seconds, off we go. Draw in your tummy a little bit, pushing that heel down to the floor. Good. Breathe into it, in through your nose, out through your mouth, pushing that back heel down to the floor. Good. Calf stretches can help with a multitude of injuries and debilitating conditions. Okay, lovely, that's 30 seconds. Have a little shake of the leg, and we're going to do the other side. Sit the other heel back down, arms out in front, and off we go. Make sure you have that surface there. I'm just improvising because I want to make sure you can see the posture. Good. Breathing, pushing that heel down, making sure your back knee is straight. You've got 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now our soleus stretch, which is a little bit lower down here, and it works with a bent knee. So I'm going to demonstrate to you our soleus stretch. So we're going to be sitting here. You can be sitting on a chair and bring the leg around to the outside of the chair, but we're pushing the heel down like that. We have 30 seconds. Off you go. If you're finding this one a little bit difficult to figure out and work out, you've got to really work to push that heel down. You can be upright, similar to the last stretch, with a slightly bent knee and the heel up off the floor like that. So you could be sitting, but you need enough weight down through it. So you're perched to the side of the chair there. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. If I'm honest, I prefer to stand with this one, but some people do struggle with it. So sitting again, pushing that heel down to the floor, and off we go, 30 seconds. So you could be standing, pushing. You've got to get yourself in the right position, bend the knee into it. So that back knee is a little bit bent and you should feel the stretch down towards the ankle with your hands on a wall or a door or something. Lovely. Three, two, one. Fabulous. We are going to do a quadricep stretch or a quad stretch. That's the front of the leg there. So we can stand. Now some people cannot get hold of their foot behind them. You could use a towel and pull up, or you can have your foot on a chair behind you and then just sink into it a little bit to stretch this quad. So you've got a few different options there. Okay, so we have 30 seconds. Off we go. Find your option. Foot on the chair if you want to. Tuck your bottom under. Keep your knees fairly together. Not pinned, fairly together. You can also do this one lying down on the floor. On your front, pull your heel towards your bottom. So finding the best way for you. You should be comfortable and relaxed. That's the way you get these good stretches. So making sure you're breathing at the same time. Lovely. We have the other leg to do. And off we go. Good. Tucking under, pushing your knee down, making sure you're working a little bit through here. Drop your shoulders. Finding that good position. Breathing into it. So all of this should be quite nice and relaxing. Once you learn the routine, you can put some music on in the background. Make it enjoyable and something that you want to do. And stop there. Now then, we have a hamstring stretch. There are a few different ways of doing this. You can have one heel out in front of you like that, or you can put your leg up onto something relatively low like a chair or something like that. Okay, so we are here. Choose your one. Here, we're here. And we have 30 seconds. Everything pointing forward, leaning gently forwards into it. I quite like to point and flex the toe gently at the same time. Try not to collapse your body down. You're much better off standing upright and just leaning and angling slightly forwards. Stay strong through your standing leg. You can be working on a little bit of your balance at the same time. Lovely. And let's do the other leg. Hopefully that doesn't pull on your back too much. Stretch the other leg up onto the bed or just out in front of you there. With a trainer and a nice heel, you'll feel more comfortable through your foot. And off we go, 30 seconds. Good. Keeping everything pointing forwards. Point and flex through the foot. If you feel any untoward pain as you're stretching, any pins and needles or numbness, then this is when to contact a professional about it. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So there are our quads, hamstrings, we've done calves. We're going to do our adductor muscles, which are the inner thigh here. Now it may be enough for some of you to just stand with your legs apart. For me, I have to bend to the side a little bit to get an adductor stretch. So we're going to do 30 seconds to one side and 30 seconds to the other side. 3, 2, 1, hands on the hips and pushing over. Relax, drop the shoulders, draw in a little bit through here. Think about going down to the side between two panes of glass. Good. Breathing into it. Just gently to the side. 5 seconds to go. Lovely. And we shall go to the other side. Very important to stretch out these adductors, the inner thigh. Lots of people like to concentrate on strengthening them. They're very good to loosen off and stretch out. It makes other parts of the body function better. and can ease some back pain as well. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So the next exercise, we're going to be lying down again, and we're going to be stretching our glutes. Now for me, this position doesn't stretch enormous amounts. Make sure you have your head supported underneath you, but it can do for some. So we're going to hold, the other leg is out straight, and off we go, 30 seconds. Sometimes this can pinch in the front of the hip. If it does, bring the leg out to the side a little bit here. Sometimes you may feel it on the back of the leg a little bit more than in the glute itself. Breathe into it, relax, get yourself into a good position. Good. Bringing that leg down and the other leg up and pulling in. 30 seconds. I have to say, filming this feels quite relaxing, so I'm hoping that you're finding the same. This might be a good video to do before you go to bed each day. It could be a good one to do in the middle of the day, or maybe if you're feeling anxious, just to slow down and stretch. Good. Now another muscle that's quite important in the leg is your piriformis, which is a deep muscle, deep to the glutes. And if you get hold and prop on the other leg, so we're crossing over, this leg is bent, we're crossing over and the outside of the ankle is on the leg. You need to push away into the knee, and if that isn't enough, you pull towards you with the foot, okay? So 30 seconds, off we go. Push away with the knee, pull towards with the foot, and hold. Breathing into it. Lovely. It helps a little bit sometimes to arch the back slightly, just a little rock there of the pelvis and a little arch of the back. Good. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Just help that leg a little to bring it out of the stretch and push the other leg into position. Now we have 30 seconds again. Off we go. Pulling with the hand and pushing away with the other one. Nice and relaxed. Many people have problems with the piriformis, and it can happen with lots of different types of back pain, but it can also happen if you are not strong enough around the hips. The piriformis muscle, which is deep, can then pinch on nerves and give you all sorts of problems. Good, how are we doing? And stop there. Fantastic. So the next stretch I would like to do is the hip flexor stretch. I'm going to be kneeling up on here. We're going to stick one leg up in front of us there and tuck the bottom under. Have that knee padded nicely, maybe with a cushion underneath it. Scooping and tucking the bottom under and lunging slightly forwards into it. There. Okay, 30 seconds, off we go. It's important to curl and tuck under, in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're not lunging too far, that brings it into other areas. We really want to try and get to this bit here on the back leg, that's the one that's stretching. And stop there. We're going to swap legs, take care. Sometimes bring your hands down to support, the other leg up, scooping and tucking under, lunging slightly forwards into it, and off we go. Hands on the hips helps to support yourself. Scooping under, lunging slightly forwards, and breathe. 3, 2, 1. And we have just 2 more exercises. Let's just come into sitting again, or if you prefer to stand, then do so. But we're going to stretch through the bicep and the front of the forearm here, which can get quite tight. So you get hold of your hand and push forwards like that. 30 seconds. Off we go. Dropping the shoulders. Now remember, some of these exercises might not be appropriate for you. Some may feel a little bit more difficult, of course. So they're the ones. If it just feels tight, maybe to work through. If they create any pain, then it's a good idea to speak to a professional. You can leave me a comment in the comment box and I can try and give you some guidance. Good, and we're going to do the other side. Off we go. It may be good to do these exercises one day and then have the next day off, just to see if they've had any possible negative effect at all. Breathing, dropping your shoulders. And then if you enjoy doing them and they seem to give some benefits, then you could do them daily. Good. We have one exercise after this, so stop there. So the next one is triceps. The way I figured out stretching the triceps a little bit easier, bring that hand as if you're reaching down the body, fingertips on the front, thumb on the back, and if you squeeze and push through your thumb and pull up through your fingertips there, then you rotate and stretch that tricep better. Okay, upright, support yourself if you need to, and off we go. Breathe into it. Good, reaching down with your fingers down your back, using your fingers at the top here to rotate and push with your forearm to close the elbow. Remembering to breathe into it nice and controlled, and stop there. We just have the other tricep to go. You don't have to be in this position, by the way. You could just be normal seated or standing. Off we go. Stretch up and over. Use the hand to help a little bit. Good. So guys, make sure you have a look at the rest of my channel. There are many gentle Pilates workouts on there, which can also stabilise and strengthen the rest of the body, as well as all of this stretching. So have a good look around. The beginners Pilates workouts I will link in the description below, because they'll be the ones to start with. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm always bringing out new videos. So stop there. That's all the stretching. Now just a couple of things that I'd like to share with you before you go. There's a fantastic, for pain relief and muscle relaxation, it's a fantastic bottle, long hot water bottle called the YuYu bottle, YuYu. This is wearable, which is the fantastic thing about it. You can bring it over the shoulder and then swap for a while, and it gives you some much needed comfort when you're in pain. You can bring it obviously across the front of the tummy and tie it around the waist while you're trying to get on with other things. So that's one fantastic thing, and you will have probably seen the massage gun products. Pulseroll is a fantastic reputable company for that. So these massage vibration guns, you can release some tight areas of the body with that. Very effective and very safe as well, as long as you use it gently and listen to your body as well. So the Pulseroll for a vibrating massage tool, and the YuYu bottle as well. So just a couple of things there that you might want to look into that are fantastic for pain relief. So I shall sign off. Like I say, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give me a like with this, and share it with any friends that are experiencing any pain, or that have been set NHS stretching programs that need a little bit more oomph and a little more guidance and push through. So take care guys, look after yourselves, and see you soon.